Everybody knows the phrase freedom of speech, right? We see it all the time. This is a free country. I can say what I want.
Oh, is this a communist country or something? I thought this is America.
But the First Amendment doesn't always work the way people think it does. And knowing your rights could be the difference in you getting in trouble and saving your own life. So let's get into it in today's episode of Kickin and Politicking with Kwan. We're talking about your First Amendment rights. So the First Amendment gives you 5 protected rights. The right to speak your mind, the right to gather, like in a protest, the right to practice your religion, the right to report without censorship if you're a journalist, and the right to demand change from your government. But listen, come here. It doesn't protect you from anything but the government. That means it doesn't save you from work and your boss. It doesn't save you from your school, and it doesn't save you from other people. Let's say you're at a protest and the police show up, they try to shut it down. Whip, whip. That's a foul. Police cannot do that. Your First Amendment right protects you from gathering at a protest. That means you can stand on lawns, wave signs, chant even, as long as what you're doing is peaceful. However, if you're at this protest wilding out and you're filming it and you post it on your social media and your job sees it and they want nothing to do with you after that, that's not an infringement on your rights. That's just a consequence to the actions. It ain't always fair, but it's legal. Also, if you're at a protest and you threaten violence or incite a riot, it no longer becomes protected. And to keep it all the way a buck with you, if you're a young person or if you know young people, they're usually the ones that get shut down first when they try to gather and protest in underserved neighborhoods and in communities where they don't belong. And it's just a fact of the matter. Younger minority folk usually are the first to get questioned by police when they show up. Your protests get shut down way faster. And most importantly, in my opinion, your voices aren't taken as seriously. Trust me, I've been there. I stay with the Dewey on, and here I am running for office. However, that's why knowing your rights are so important. If you're protesting police brutality, homelessness, food insecurity, knowing your First Amendment rights are what keep you protected no matter what you look like, where you are, and what you say. As long as it's legal and peaceful. That's what protects your voice. But sometimes it's really easy to get caught slipping. So please listen, because I'm about to put you on game. At protests, stay on public sidewalks. Don't block traffic unless you have a permit. Record everything. If police ask you to move, question them back, am I free to go? If they say no, don't resist, but know your rights. If they say yes, walk away calmly. If you are with the police, your First Amendment, yes, protects your right to speak, but it also protects your right to not speak. If they're asking you questions, you have the right to say, I want a lawyer. I want to remain silent until I see or hear from my lawyer. Your school and your job can set their own parameters to what you can and can't say. They have their own limitations. So don't forget that freedom of speech does not protect you from freedom of consequences. So learn what the rules are wherever you are and just try to abide by them. And when you're online, just remember that online platforms are not the government. And if you get banned, kicked, or fired, it's honestly to the discretion of whatever platform that you're using to speak. So if you know your rights, you can stand up for yourself, protect your future, and use your voice to make change. Because your voice is your power, and don't let anybody take it from you. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, and I'll do my best to do the research and reply to them. Peace.